Any bye.
Hey, would they be a phone tarwa? So, and then if I bunch in a body free gun, I bring me a dance.
A queer my figure and a dranu, but when him say USA answer the edging, so be a gun a dranato.
Oh, dear Chrome has a what a half qua, ain't near cost to a hand winning now, on say, say, money me way, na chum. Ya the gun by US abroach, Memo Hanum say, Charlotte to a tropical market. Ubenya, yani bit to say, and wo macro a horror, a bank wire, a dear good chance him when no subenya be a young Maggie, sardine, horror, bayre, bordie, potato, brodo, enyadoa, emo, gari, wele, prekese, beans, bro, and toast, milo, coco, inte momo, ne crampono. Upebia, ubenya be Charlotte way.
A dinner boy and a man who baby crow. We na madam for be di who dance at the chairman. Yes, almost African way, na.
Anne, so I don't need the one dance yet, child, the anaya no crate rodo, almost on African way, GT pin to ma, I dear pam, my shirt, come, dear pam, manta, dear, a dress, skirt, kawa, sandal, shoes, slippers, any coat, or multimission office, any baby being in a Charlotte to a tropical market, at Tonton be honor. I near saw the battle, sissy, and other batons, and I saw the battle 9 pony Charlotte to a Tonton be honor. She share your chirapine, 396 West Pike Street, number C, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. Fryer, our telephone number way so 678-682-3577. Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean, and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
You and just your grace, you have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my morning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you.
Welcome back to 4 Stars Radio TV. Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Let me repeat it again. The Ridge Hospital nurse demand $7 million from Ralph, the fellow Ghanaian, over assault as minister waits in the controversy. Now, Shatwale released on bail as fans clash with the police at the Yoko office. Also, Volta basing on flooding alert as Burkina Faso sets August 27 date for Bagri Dam spillage. So that's another issue to be talked about. And then criticize Mahama government as well. Kwebu tells Sophia Akufu and Dama Hene. And then Martin Kwebu calls on the U.S. government to release Kenoforata to face probe in Ghana. So there are a lot of them. And then a war on the Galamsey. We all know that it's a state emergency for the war of Galamsey, and we don't need a solution. We need the state of emergency to get this thing out. But the main issue, the main question we're going to talk about is about the first gentleman in the country who is traveling, and there's been a lot of speculations, a lot of controversies, a lot of talks, both sides of the aisle. One is pros and cons. One is talking in favor, one is talking the opposite, and this is what has been going on and is going on forever. We got to be careful on whatever you put it out there and things that I would say. You can, they say you can run, but you cannot hide. So whatever you say today, because of the technology, the advancements of technology, it will come back and haunt you. So I'll be right back.
The whole building is the parliament where the city of Robert Falcon, so he's not.
Memo bibiara kwaba mo bibiara cheme mo bibiara hafa kwa uwo biano ahadie USA ahadie numbre with the Western ahanum ye numbre nti fa kwa adia che wono ye ma achi fa kwa wi aba osusu ye ma wo Daddy Ken ye me na medi chia me Elpa House Jumedi so obi ntumi nko ahondinfo fie age wachichire no ansa na samwa ye babeka afa ho eye omampani a na kwentu kitwe bi a wokwa kasa afa Jumedi a edi mpuntu ebeba oman Ghana mu no ena akwakoye ensem no bebre ni senti ni se emre bi twemu a ebisa esiye ma enipa binom eka ho asem tina ama na akoye kesene na mefiti ese na menkonkoma ma bedwafo no akwaba mama akwaba. Hello mami ama makwaba mpom ti say.
Yes, I do.
Good meti unkasa na meni aje papa menko wofaya so wofaya
Daddy Day.
Saying
Nyanya dumboko na memoye na anzo.
I'm free you go so kakra wofaya etikasi ezisi an media ni tikasi na che esan say ne nkomhye ni na be mo wi ntino wona wo say woko the office of the president we a free ankra hono wona wo say woko tana wofaya na wutumi reveal ediye no Mate, that's fine. Yo, but that's say na fe me share say me sabeka ejia. It's for a car. Papa. Hello. Ejia se for car here. Wo to mood. Hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Neighbor. Yo, me saka ejia. Esafo akazu ntino me fi say ekwanu mu ada ho ntino ye to aso fakwa obetie bia no wolake no wa hye emane enye say jewo akwantu mu ntino ye refi Ghana de ye obia akoma eda saa o mane mu etisen kora no a me serma ya no wahwe wichi ho amma me na wo dia to mute say wo abontia na wo dia to mute amma me da say na ye nyina no ye kan se huntuhwane ya nechi ya na ekro no ye no krepa enti ye baby shemu a na gise ye pensem na yahwe ekwan ya oma no ebe faso na nsemu a ye hu se ensuo bi ato ewo ehonum baby a na what is saying just a can to me nko ka emba I think of anko honum baby mama ma betumi acheche mi enti me nko mama
Papa
yes, your mampeni tu kwan na wakwakoye stranded and I send hu akwakoka edwemu ewo Dubai ewo don hwere eduonu mu na asemi obi ate no yemu bidie yete no ebo ye hu kakra esanse o mampeni die se wo tu kwan na nka wo say ya hyehyɛ ne bibia pepepe ntino jese wudu ha na wo ko ntine dia yim hyehyɛ kakra bae ena afi ni so no memfan say ekoban sa national security ahobambo sem no so eye ayim hyehyɛ kakra enti mamiama ni kro be na wom say eye no kro say o mampani ne wakoka edwa pa jese ye kasa stranded a obi a no wakɔkyere no midika kan say nye bi a connecting flights na say ne ho akyere no a say eno na obi a eka enti no mamtie wodi a wonim wo mame
yo Daddy K chia menu anom na yetie fu na Ghana no I to say me mame ba fo baba na me sorry a me ye papa no ye mame ni mase me ka e be kan na e no mu fo say na eyo mu de but we ferry kojo ferry kwa me na ferry enti no omungu sunka me ama meti hempo sebe me tu kwan na me fa Turkey ye ma me hotel for free overnight me ama meti me po a me nyom mampani nya vice president enye you know ye ma me hotel and my die my pass fire and ye ko hotel ma I had the best breakfast in Turkey and so na me ko Ghana na nka mampani and dey kwa that is Kra, Mampeni Kra, Nisika, the bottom Sikaniwa, or the high hotel. I know the Babuku the next flight. And now arrangement anywhere, Naka governor, and now MP, and now a impo, DC, Anka, it is a bad say, Sabi, make a teenage at me, because na ebia na connection flight na fire empo na say delay answer na after me na e nim guase because me there I come kwa to say I see a top presidential jets corona ye wono the country itself no is bleeding enti no anya de enne na ochi ye betimi akofa sika akoto private jet some arrangement ebia ono so ofu say o ti bi nye de na akufa do ye so be high plane akese upon say Ghana ye bremi the na no de chichi akote bo na yimenti no say na no so ye sadia sometimes humbleness to that extent no it doesn't pay and am ye sure say protocols so e wo ho they would announce such thing to happen na people for example kase na entro na yo mucha no any eniamasa no mama da hotel crap for 22 hours where news I was said was it our dirty linens outside yeah when yama bebre we here there were very important niama Ghana was here and yes niama we wakoka nyame ade wakodu sasem nasa omubeka we ebechom de omubi omunka ebiru se sum na adu mama so ase sum na kata nyina so enkata obi fie na enkata obi fie Ghana so no ekata ego nyina so that the case a topic wey there to me no anya topic because me if I had a good time transiting to Ghana I don't think say Ebiana baby odu you know the next available flight you know was about in 22 hours baby ada don't tell me but could you take me who gave you why stranded for 4 days on table for during COVID time you know me ko bo omo airline table for say I didn't know what get stranded why are you not giving her a voucher to go and eat or accommodate her in a hotel we get the minimum for madam but as Africans supposed to accommodate no so one for 4 days now say to nobody's concern why it be the call or counter also and I'm saying something must happen it be the only amount get the voucher so could be and somebody the people kitano eseni corona or kono Africa krobi so no more translate say the COVID didn't okay answer some weird stupid stuff but I was able to even take care of that girl not to talk about a whole president
okay
that it came up
sure me that say in some way you can me per se kokotie sa audio way free Felix of Uzukwachi na ya to adwumedi so say and so edit clarity kakra ebe ba mama na yete no kan yekotie Felix of Uzukwachi
o mampeni akufado nobody owes him an apology before etna was waiting to connect a flight in the case of President Mamano he is also a president so there are security and diplomatic arrangements sometimes between the foul tarmac so at the a holding area waiting for the connecting flight. Sometimes the embassy officials will make arrangements. So what you will be a year there be a separate opinion before connecting to where you are going. It's now Mampeni Mama option. Say the same extravagant rental of jets $17,000 an hour are not as a but I said there be not near the most comfortable option, but at least or how there are adequate arrangements a bit media could do. Then I before the family idea seeking dedication say Ulonyan for a blackwa and me and Adesa ye cassetia that wasteful expenditure in the time of economic hardship no there's nothing to apologize for. But some know what can do. The aircraft Falcon no there were France that's all for maintenance. Say eba na military aircraft assess it no mo so we ade betu ne tu kwan se ne de call Angola de call Tanzania wa do mampani ma be ko nya so no nti yan kwa it will be used if they determine so they do no it is not safe for that kind of flight nti other arrangements should be made in terms of who say you better for and I say we'll make any other arrangement. It's something that will be discussed openly and transparently to go through due process and will be able to move this. But since here and there, is to put an end to this mischievous commentary. And before said they want to equalize. Or Mampeni Akufo-Addo, nobody owes him an apology for criticizing wasteful, extravagant rental of jets, Jata jets, and yet luxurious aircraft. A functional, this would work with the person who could be if it is in good shape. What's the more? It is not luxurious. Or Mampeni Mama watching him several times, Mr. Martin several times in the to he could have gone to rent similar aircraft and Mampeni Mama Mampeni Akufo-Addo. But President Mama does not believe so by Mampeni sa or Manisika air the Wope. Obi, which way? The Duma would you and what
it? Yeah. Felix Ofusu Kwachi and Yeti Ninkano concerning a year Mampeni Akuntia Wotu Huaka Wokoba and Sam Bebrino. Intino Yati Felix Ofusu Kwachi, dear Mammy Maso Aka, Nidian Timiko Fire. Wafa Yao. Aha, after the meeting, I'm so Kasa with Chirikakra. Intino. Aha, Wafa. Inti and somewhere you check obey no nemuni crabene wom nipa bebre what if Felix Ofusu Kwachi as some kind or see they don't owe anybody apology for sir and some no buy no Mahama dear 1 year bonny na media nye bonia why ye no ho nemum say you see wakokoka dwemu for me find say 22 hours don't should they do no and no na ha me ntino fa we ya no saying senior tell them out
yo thank you mate yo thank you mate chair dika me chair atifu na chair me ko panelist na dadike
yeah bichuzo
and I'm chair the president of the republic John Dramani Mahama Professor Jina Nokwajum kana fuatu abai mama omori sete Ghana ACC niema edi niema 2 years sene be ya niema be koyie ama Ghana for timamufo no ama obi aho atono eno ani governance no da ya me ba platform so ameka governance eno ano no enye bibia ode ase eno anso ena president Mahama ba wo ye within these 7 months ye nyina ye hu so enso aso niema pankwa na ede ba inflation and the inflation 13 point something o de ma me ranking to 14% dedicate 23 to 14 ye na ye $317 about 10 dedicate umpe we out there ben and then confo did trade akọ marketer goods and services sunyina ya tete so kama amobi atimi to bi asikafo timi to ahiafo timi to bi atimi to and they Ghana for did 1 2 3 enye 100 biom umpe we out there ben enti dedicate in some course now come back to what is trending no dedicate now let me give you the genesis of the whole thing the historical antecedent of the whole thing. When we start story of my creative to public space, you know. Can you believe that on Sunday, Abraham President Mahama sorry our assemblies of God sorry them who are cry and so many who are fly that with a jet, private jet, on Namuhimuko Japan. You know that. And you know, when people can just sit down and create stories because they want to do equalization, but don't forget that when a black man was doing those things, he was coming with facts and figures. There is none of those things a black man carry about Akufo-Addo ni la zero rating of Jessa. Emu bie ni wa ye no kre. Ebeka say nye no kre. What they say? At a point in time, one of them, the whole defense minister, Dominic Nitiwu, et me ba public parliament have the catch and say so rented jet no because jet so timinya jet obetimi adware room abo powder ye makeups enti oduru ye na na che so si akofanhye that gets how guys have him. And you know it means that everything that Okuje to put out there was right, perfectly right about the 3 different jets na Akufo-Addo high ni nyina ye no correct. Here lies the case. There is somebody, one of the parliamentary MPP parliamentarians, or Kumasi Manshia Hono, that you can win him Nidia, but you win him
Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie.
Aha, okay. Sorry, Medino na Mekaka. Already is a story we buy. But he has earlier on come before, say, on one or report him, maybe say, the cocaine be a fly back country, no move for him, and Mahama, the cocaine back country. He's the same person doing it.
Is it a Fojo, BBB Fojo?
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Everything proved to be false. Now the same person or the same caliber of people is coming out say, Bahama Gina sorry the Sunday Sumunyameno or to play mu private jet our rent 17 or 20,000 air Japan. Which is a lie. Mahama left Ghana on Monday. But the story is telling us that he left on Sunday morning. Sunday morning Mahama was in church. That became Nukreben was a story. You see that and concocted and fabricate stories and put it out there just to tarnish the image of Mahama. Mahama will never do that. Until that the case, almost 22 hours almost started calculating from Sunday when Mahama has not even slept. He was even at church. What do you say? Until the 22 hours now, also were stranded or him for to go to Japan. It is neither here or there because he started calculating from Sunday no see jet to Abrana Mahama Gina sorry the Musumunyame ewo Accra. So and Nukraba was our story. And that decay, Mahama went through Emirates, me travel with Emirates that through Dubai to America that maximum of Dubai Emirates ni stop over here 6 hours. That decay me boy. I've traveled 3 times with Emirates from Accra, Kotoka to Dubai to New York. He left over maximum 6 hours. Now then away the same Emirates na Mahama did 22 hours. Let's ask ourselves this question. So they are getting it wrong. You want to do equalization, make sure you come out with facts and figures. Okujeto Ablakwa, nobody was able to disprove Okujeto Ablakwa with all the figures and this thing that he gave about the 3 luxurious jets that Akufo-Addo rented 17, 20, and 21,000 and 18,000 an hour. Nobody was able to refute anything because he had figures, he backed them with figures and numbers. With everywhere where the hotel and everything that he was lodging in it. So more person here equalization. Don't just come and be lying. Educate someone more just to tarnish the image of President Mahama. And let me tell you, I know whom my boss is. Mahama will never rent a jet and use his money, Ghana money to rent a jet when he knows the condition in which we are. When he knows that he has to pay a school feeding, he has to pay a student allowance, he has to make that, he furnish hospitals, provide nurses, pay them, enroll them. Nurses that are a whole 8 years. Akufo-Addo recruiting nurses just a year. In 8 years, those backlogs ni nyina go Mahama na eba be form into on fast 17 20,000 and corrected jet and fan koye what do you call it a luxury. You would think about getting that money in bulk and use it to employ those nurses that have completed our home, no, for them to get job to do. He thinks about Ghanaians. Mahama na Ghana neda na kuma so yes say he's not here to make money like somebody did. Akufo-Addo came and live lavishly and extravagantly with his family and friends and party chronics. Mahama ba reset Ghana. Why do you think people voted for Mahama again? You say almost say Mahama and president. Is that not what they've been saying? But Ghanaians have seen that this man is the only man that can take us to the promised land. He's the only man that is setting Ghana for. He's the only man that has Ghana at heart. And the people in serving, when we talk about governance, Ankasa is from President Mahama. Akufo-Addo don't come near anything like governor. He only came to live extravagant life with his family and friends and looted all our money. What do you say? Into that became some no more canning in an no person final equalization. But what I want to tell the MPP is that if you want to do equalization like Okujeto Ablakwa is doing, make sure you come with facts and figures. And to that decay, statistics in a media man, check all Emirates Airlines. Emirates Airline be anywhere lay over for 22 hours. So they got it wrong there. Me might travel with Emirates 2 times. Accra to Dubai, Dubai to New York. 6 hours layover maximum. Sometimes it could be 4 hours. So what they are saying. And in some more can dedicate. Take it as a pinch of salt. They are all lies, concocted and fabricated lies.
Okay.
They want to tarnish the image of the NDC. But President Mahama is somebody who had Ghana at heart. He had the youth at heart. He had the whole country at heart. Or do you mind Nansenya or by near Modia to Aquamu? And the Ghana for show be near J because E-levy is gone. Petrol is now about 50 when it was 90. What do we call it? Betting tax is gone. What do we call it? Emission tax is gone. You name them. Ghanaians are free and they are thinking that how the country is moving forward under President Mahama and everybody is happy. What from this? Make a start, go around and do your statistics and see. 70 to 80% of Ghanaians are saying the country is in the right hands. The country is in the right direction. And in the right hands, in the hands of John Dramani Mahama, the nation builder, who is ready to move the country forward and is changing the destiny of our people. Did that decay? And some no can say we renting jet be a renting him. That person no that decay. There should be see a timid mraba say wow be trans ye chan trobia to President Bisu from now going no. I see a find you. And now if anything at all you should go to jail so that this kind of antics no master play no they will cut they bring an end to it because they want to tarnish the man's image when the man has done nothing wrong.
All right,
so
Joe, Mate,
fine.
Be
doing this.
Mate, Bianca Saminim, yo, Mate, what fire so at the Memfan say what the another way be at the Memfan say a choir ye befa so say so could chat and throw eto on peninsula and yellow cry. I will say you to me to nature was son. Na ebe ye as in a swore edima a nipa to me eka sachere on mampeni. Sa go menusu ebeka sasem way say America crab mritia woman say senia mrantie no to me didi mpenifo atem no enye kra we de betwem wa menko echia esafaka oselem gonkutie don hwiri eduonu mienu nipa pa chere say omampeni kokodi wo no na ya yimhihie kakra esanse obi enim fakwa kokoduro eni enyoma ehobambo sonko a wo ni kromo a fine wote ono ane private jet mususu a fine na enama manyosem ni ntino ama sisi an yehu bibia yemfa kora emfanhyem ntino eja mitiewe
koma otimenka
mitiewe ba
medase medama me amase ofaya ode efri ne koda bia metra se me bantem ama makasa ansa na ofaya oba because ofaya oba eya na ama madwene kra asesa na abufu eya ba memu enti metra se from ne koda bia me mama amaba ana either o come metra se me bantem na ma sa ofaya
nti wo hu se wo bantem aye
so because say the be ye baso na of how kasa na am shift me attention na me bukra ye dikan fu de dikan no men kasa ma political party bia but se me wo Ghana sa time na ye to aban ka beto ama Dr. Bawumia but I'm not a political Dr. Bawumia political party favorite the party of free there I don't care. And the I'm not speaking for any political party. Me come out, and now, Niamibeka say obi political career no diabetun send me all right because my taxes in additional. And me all right, say or ya dear na nyansen mo met me aka and any personal attack, but politically obi ya dear nyansen mo all right say o catch no and ye bonne me need you obi anso atem because a bank o sisiano obi edidi atem ama aban no esanity nti even e go to a certain level na o say me didi aban atem am didi o matem hwe de di kan no sa political party e wo Ghana sisia ama magi nyame adipa nyame wo akatua nyame tua ni paka papa ena bone Niami hu ni sesia no kyerem se mo meyenye very careful most importantly obi ti se ofa yawa afa na wo ba what do political journey no ebe tunsani. Be very cautious and careful what you say. Share president na kwantu no 2 year no me nya feasibility studies ewo ho minim na itinerary into everything I make because on assumption and speculations what people are saying, and every speculation, every bit of a rumor no has got a bit of truth in it. And basing on that, because me ni omampanyini tu kwano ni laid down formality of the 2 kwano. The Edikan omampanyina watisu sesiano onye very cautious on share na kwentio akase obe free akunyano so na won free akunyano so very peacefully. Mimi momudie sana me ye advices and kame man nsam ye president biem because sesian president na obaye no or a battle to fight. So amunya mempaya he's going to be the most failure in governance in Ghana because of what is going on and what the speculations are, because we may part of the crew or no mutukai. Omampanyino tiso se si ano baby a wato sini eye mpanimfo bi a wayi wo mu ane wo mu ebu eman no. Politically, some of them are very shallow-minded when it comes to politics. Amamu eye nyansan ana nimdie wisdom ane enwuma wasua, but wo ministers bi wo Ghana sisia no a ebinum asua enwuma se yekusua se de yesika brofo akese, but nyansa ye di buman wisdom they lack it. And there are times when they talk abysmally. Nyansanim ebinum ministers like foreign affairs minister, I'm not scared of. Me money didn't there. Information, women politically, they are not well equipped. And the one ministers are when you're very careful. So when you ministers are help now, that man is going to be a failure to Ghana. Who is a president? Sure. I don't support the way Sebia, former president, called far chartered plane. The moment you be eko to abani di eko kromoti eko sibi bisu se ye appointed Obi as a president. Do you know the qualities and the value of a president? Presidency minister like foreign affairs minister and information woman for politicians. Because when it comes to politics, woman deep minded. Why am I saying this? Yeah. Say you say o mampanyinia ya de Ghana akura oti se de ukura kosua. Anamon bia ubetuni ye very careful because or maybe so now go hu animasia e ka o man Ghana nyina. What is, let's say man now born in who's what say something kwachi. I don't know that.
Felix of Zuwachi.
So
Now
wise with wisdom, our year politician, not a president afa or mampanina or ye Ghana, or took one for press a plane now 17,000. Do you have to come and talk on this? Are you not shallow-minded politician? It's a question. Onua wati ho sesia no ni sa papa no okura cell phone mienu a wo hwe so kasa what cell phone ne boy is saying. Mama yenye careful. Say the ansako to abama obi si ye ni president a before so be to abama obi no look at eniema omampanyin no e fata se wo ye mamu ma yemfa sabe because we are shallow-minded politicians. Na se omampanyin bi etu anamon bia we just come out to criticize nonsensically. Because se wo se won fa playing enko because ufisa Ghana niska you are shallow-minded leader. because protection is my concern. It's everybody who went there to use the thumbprint. I will you on I was see a cover wall. And I was as woman penny who cover be a motor war. Now could Jirahoma or mine. The Americans say an woman penny or two minim said the woman can nukre. But every rumor has got a little bit of truth in it. So let me use the truth component in it in an fan kasa. Here, so it's a true someone penny could try 22 hours. Now, play now or the call, you know. So, what try not just on Mampenny crown on qualifies for a Mampenny as president of Ghana. Because when two anamoa a mood drew, when you know, set on Mampenny. Because some politicians we want me bape some foreign minister or name ba ayepe. And this way o mampanyini na sa shallow minded politician we akoka say will be far plain. We shallow minded because ye president no yen ye kura ni coverage. How to cover the president is in our hands because you want there to cast a vote. And the who to abanu who say abana me to mampanyino ni qualities ni nema wa qualify me. Muma yenya Ghana enkurasisem politicians yenya tete kwasem no na yemfa nyansa and protect your leaders. So let's stop this kind of nonsense arguments. Politically it's very nonsensical.
Okay.
So
sure.
Mr. Masa minkasa
what am I
dem pese me no be ye
Debbie
the American say emran baby e beduro no Muma yemfa omampanyini bia yebeyin no ento nsania papa so na yenyai this shallow minded ministers and politicians are omudi kan denigrate your leadership skills no ansan ye omampanyini ne omu ye no si yanhwe ya that one ye de nsa begu ye ti sei na yesu because you see at the yekeken yemfa say na true next time omampanyini to kwan na known to somebody
okay.
Somebody can go and attack this
all
man
right.
somewhere.
Sure.
Let's be very careful because presidency enya adiketo enya ye to aba na about 35 million people ko to aba ni use all your president or qualities or when nema will qualify as a president because of full plane work or na busuafo amese nti mum yenya san kurase politics na ye no
okay.
na protect your leaders instead of doing this nonsense politics on opposition. It's very
sure.
nonsense.
Mate,
minded.
Okay, yo, just for coming. That me that say yabotre. And say in seminal Dawson be brave, Ubian and Adjonini, Faka Ubia, Ubi to me, the Wajin Tradiaba, or they'll comment. I am come pesemi kind, Ubia so comment on the Facebook and YouTube on I think Instagram, all the social media handles, you know, your office will make, I would say 4 stars, you know, your nyoma ahudo bia ye ka ho sem fancy opo say woto bedin open so bo wedwuma bi dewro ana say ope chiame obi obonyo obi otwamfo ni video ni ade na ye obi ewo ha ye betumi ahwe so e de ama pepepe isan say ende bibia ye bia no ye abefo nti no modiba dan ya na chese yeso ya hwe dwumadi no e de ama pepepe darke metwa ma besisi ya
whilst waiting to connect a flight. In the case of President Mamano, he is also a president, so there are security and diplomatic arrangements. Sometimes between the foul, tarmac, at the a holding area, waiting for the connecting flight. Sometimes the embassy officials will make arrangements. So, what will be a year there be a separate opinion at this Abetina. before connecting to where you are going. It's now maintaining mama option. Say the same extravagant rental of just $17,000 an hour. Not as a but I said there be the most comfortable option. But at least or how they blame there are adequate arrangements. A bit media could do. Then I before the father seeking vindication say Ulonyan for Blackwa and me and Adesa ye cassetia that wasteful expenditure in the time of economic hardship. No, there's nothing to apologize for. But some know what I mean. The aircraft Falcon no, there were France. That's all for maintenance. So eba na military aircraft assess it. No more so why I did to you to concern the call Angola, the call Tanzania, Wabo Mantini, Mama Beko Janson. It will be used. If they determine, so the do know it is not fit for that kind of flight, other agreements will be made in terms of who say you get off of and I say we'll make any other agreement. It's something that will be discussed openly and transparently to go through due process and will be able to know this. But since here and there, is to put an end to this mischievous commentary. And before said they want to equalize. Nobody owes him an apology for criticizing wasteful, extravagant rental of jets, Jata jets, and yet luxurious aircraft. And a functional, this would work with the person who could be if it is in good shape. What's no more? It is not luxurious. Mama watched them several times, Mr. Martin several times in the to he could have gone to rent similar aircraft and Mama Akufa. But President Mama does not believe so by Mantania, for Omanica, what you
President Mahama does not believe that Wubetina Omana so I will bet me this Sikano Aye near Wope into Felizo Fusu Kwachi and I cocotin and going forward in Siciano as Mbisani say do we all agree say it is about time for us to get a new jet for a presidential jet and I feel we have some few military aircraft in the country. Is it about time young politicize Emubiana Minko Mamiama?
Papa.
Sisiana, you consider all the facts in your Kakani Nadi Bomun, ye see, Nimpam or tree, any man penisu, dear, as you say, what France, what fire Edikaka, what France, or Moyen money, I dear no. If we say a menace or say, get off of Rana, we should put everything aside, name Pefo Frontier. What do you think?
Very good, Madame. Now, I already know my day. What advert will be the voice backup there, you know. And then they be come up. Papa, it will be no Okata, and the voice is not cracking, but then be come up.
And one.
See a more apostle. Sometimes not standard. And that's why you know, now, to talk about the presidential, with the Yafaka to Castle, the top plane for maintenance. So, when you I go for
yeah, very, very painful.
Yeah, 8 people. Dodo. It's me the Yafaka to cut, for plane, for way, and again, even for Ibrahim plane, Mama for fry, si pui, or for the plane, or just I see pui, I don't know, Jesse Ho. Sa waiting in Ano, Yawasika, Calam says, Yanko Fabi, Coco Sikan, Yanko Tembi, Yanko to plane for fraud. Now, a man won't tunnel. If in Ethiopia, crowd more aircraft, now commercial flight back will be then also more economy nekakra. Na yes we just no too much no. Say obi beka obi say am pass say mama he abrapa no criticize or criticize the do Obama president who wants to know. Ade no oka anu akoka. Say true there. Na say true to the munjai kan. And people for pay so be good pay matter do. Amana ya cheche no ensuo to a ebi nkobon baby na baby nye dry ensuo no epetugu e nyina so ti emu ja sa de no and let's concentrate on how Ghana is going to be prosperous and very beautiful country one day. After so me there like I'm saying no me fuaso bebre we awake wa mama kai ye nyina ye yawo nkɔfo no mu no yɛ mo sɛ ɔmo rest in peace na yɛ ɔmo yere no mu ɔpoma no mo nyankopɔn ma ɔmo ahoɔden na yɛmfa no so nti na yɛngya sika sɛ yɛ Ghana Africa sometimes Africa bi mu kura ne yɛbue ebi mu yɛ trade ebi mu yɛ sei ɔmo yɛnyɛ adeɛ ɛfɛ sɛ trade ne yɛbɛyɛ a baabi a yɛse asafakaaka sɛ akufo ado akɔyɛ ado no a trade kɔ ɛkɔbɔɔ kaa mu a ɛnɛ yɛnti ho hwɛ no yɛntoa so sɛ ɛyɛ plane no ɛna yɛbɛkɔ so a yɛnto medase.
Oh, okay. Sure. Mami amaka no tie. Aha, oni do foaso. Say I will say. Yeah, Mate, I will say you too playing for us. You see, I know if you say I had a debate in Akwakusi, we have to move all politicization on the side. And every first gentleman of the nation is as equally important like all of us. That or no, would you I will say you to me, Emma. Ne mobambo any na kwentio ni bibia no yes sonko hia o mana nkasa nte mimbisa wafaya. Is it about time for us to put politics aside and get a new plane? We don't want here even near France and Ukraine. I've got to change your mind. We don't need that again. Is it about time? Do you think we need these two aircraft? We need some for the president, and then we need some for the military. Some of the military aircraft in Inano, we've been told, it's also going through the same maintenance process and so on, and it's overdue. Until maybe so, is it time for us to put all the brouhahas and get a new plane?
Okay, Mami, thank you very much. Mami, you be kaka. As a forecast,
Etikase kasana bibi asa.
Dr. Kuampaya Minnesota. Okay, that came, to be honest with you, as someone will be saying, no, we need our cheap to say we need a jet, a new airplane, not the looking for money. Now, one thing I may entreat you on said that the case. William said, and I could for the Nomokoto jet abre police for 1975 jet Nomokoto. Jet I am manufactured in 1975. Police jet to Omokoto by 1975. Modern or Makoto.
Okay, me I don't have any way beyond that. Okay, yeah. I don't have the evidence.
Yes,
one will make you a declaration. I have no. Yeah.
I am telling you. Have I come here to say something that is not true before? You don't believe me whom I am. What I say? Omokopo jet I am manufactured in 1975. Me cry and woman. I call Sergeant no Makoto Aba. And here the best friend say, yeah, ready, say we are going to buy a jet. And the jet that for 10 years near the model. And I say, if you need to, are you looking for money to buy a brand new, we can buy. What I say, for the safety of our own people.
There you go.
Dedicate.
Right.
Look at what happened. 8 people just died, perished. These are, who knows? Any of them could have become president of Ghana one day.
Who break here pa fakwa wono who break sisi ade yeah sisi ade
And you know what I'm saying is you put you up or liquor this thing aside. And then I say for no banner you could me the minimum say a party there by NDC there by open. Now you are debating about it so that we go for a new jet, one for the presidency and then one for the military and so on. Not that people will go for so Mokoto jet, no Makoto 75-year model at the minimum. This how long will it can it last? And I best start here developing for. So that's why the fact that they buy, there will be continuous maintenance. But it's also brand new. And the way him 10 years I am manufacture, I think that will last more than 1975 model. So, if you put all those things aside, we know the MPP, how the choir number first was some choir will be beyond until Tanko for no, 1975 year jet, I see a problem into it, near from to Europe, no more betray. It is all those things, let's achieve it and then make sure we buy things that are good, will last for a very long time. Because President Makotoa, when he's going as outgoing president, he'll be there. President Obey succeeding in Befa Beyu, the MPP in Samba power in 2000, almost Beba Beyusu. Omudi Omuyama, 30 years now, my mom dedicate market on the wall. Ombi chat pepper in opposition. And to the
Nesamun Jay. Woman 30 years away.
Oh, 30 years, you know, they say a Swatiamo 20 years, dedicate.
Oh, okay.
20 years they have to be in opposition.
Okay.
I want the market on the wall.
All right.
30 no be a move.
All right. Okay.
And see those political gendarme ne kwan na ma fa so say e be ye ni say na ni nyina ambo am Ghana for ni ate
Mate.
Bi ni Katachi Afrifa obe sorry the nsema betu ma ba government na enye nokre say ni obi so start here about presidential jet. Please, my message to them is that when political equalization, they should sit down and come out with facts and figures.
Okay.
Because Okuje to a black one, any fellows supposed to they came out with facts and figures. 3 jets now Kufuado renting in Yano. If you want to do watching,
okay.
What they are saying.
All right.
To the extent said the defense minister by then, Dominic Itiwu, no have a country. Pom say, so more renting jet because some person Kufuado Jaru will Egu so Ghana. No about powder makeups. Into a CEO play no man no call the meeting. What will be that? And young grass in some home minister to be parliament no cast answer.
All right, you.
I don't blame him anyway.
Mate.
Yeah. Man say, Yamfa Bibiantu Janian consider getting a comfortable and a very good
media. I need a new one.
A bit fly in out for the
we need a new one, yeah.
As well.
We need a new one. Yo, Mate. What fire is here? Also, Mammy, what fire? We don't need 10 years ago. We need a new one. We need new aircraft. Yeah, we need our leaders to be very comfortable wherever they go. But for Gomukobiana, they need an air flight because with the presidential jet, they would have gone straight. And Dubai SMBA Nimna Obiaso and Coca Niamuke say one more can say Fia Bibianco Papa and your predator. Minko Ejea. It's a fuck. Papa.
Yeah, Kwabra, the kind of media, the life of President Bia Yibe, political party, I will free and family home. See, you president, I respect that office. And to say, take care of your presidency. Why not? But say you've been negotiating to replace a plane in Ghana. I don't want any official from the current government to take part in that negotiations.
Idea.
Because the Inter-American minister or your foreign affairs were shallow-minded. Me kasabi or kasaya and son and some way a banich them say, will Nimiansas will be a dear Nimami at top plane. Likewise, information ministry. And then Papa no Bekasaya. Say, yeah, apologize to
Nanado.
I don't me one couple when you're politically matured. I don't like mentioning your name. And you know what I feel is if we just want to replace the plane, which 100% I support. But I just want us in a way say you be free the governing body organs here. Then we get individuals, we select people, private entity, and then we find a way to get money to secure a plane for your leadership. Because me tias is here. Omampanyini dada ofri mu a ye frɛ no
Atames.
Nana Yakubon fan crancy. Papa no seti committee. The current president of Ghana is here. If I'm lying, then information Oma Adibayano, then that information is lying, not me, because I've read through it. And Fufia and Tuata, Mikrano, I have doubting Thomas. let me reserve that one because it's gone. We don't need to regenerate anything. The current government pass obey negotiations, say yen replace playing Wagana there. And then Kadabia, me bass or this one farming come bash you until say either it will come or not. Because women actually say, woman, I'm a man who say woman you're competent, so we replace your plane. Because woman you say government and leadership and here say you best secure omo going out and coming in. Because woman and yema oma yen and omo kasakra oma kasa and san omo ba kunyaso actually so politically omo you shallow minded and omo you primitive. With this current government negotiating for a new plane, I sign it out. Na ewiase no ho se me panka mit ye Ghana ni na nka me wu na mekọ aba na mesa ba Ghana nka me se mekọ soja
unya hwe unko go ye hwe soja unko go ye hwe madafo yeah mama o barracks o barracks get fit
nka mekọ soja
unko ye hwe
na mekọ soja na nka ekwam pia mefa so a meye ku ewo Ghana nka meye I'm serious.
Sure,
yeah.
See
me, see, me crowd. I came as a Ghanaian, but I'm not leaving this world a Ghanaian. And the person come in new Caribbean meeting me, I can be a leader in Ghana, I can't be anybody in Ghana now. But what I'm trying to say is say, yeah, and you crack and you are my Ghana, your leadership. And I mean what I'm saying. Indemnity clause. Say indemnity clause in the constitution, and even the current president, and he has got a lot of questions to answer. When it came to Papana, President, Professor,
at a Mills.
Yes, but because he was indemnified, we couldn't ask questions. And what I'm trying to say is say, enough is enough. Your leadership, we have to take good care of them because I would sako si krata so say yem for opinion o mampanyina na o mampanyina ni protection o mampanyina na nitie nyina hye yensa enti sa wo ti ho na president 17 officer obi ti say former government president
okay
papa panyimu no officer papa do waka so no eyi ni sika 17,000 sir or the high price on me hana what are we at times politicians are they not shallow minded
17,000 a 1 hour and
yes
and
I'm telling you yeah. papa no sir president no koye no obi ti say
wonim ni din na
for minister e be gira ho no wo kasa kire hey Ghana so when it comes to enwuma awasua bia no
okay, yo.
You boom a penny for me some current foreign affairs minister Emra no kasachere nana Akufo-Addo Emra na akware yedina kotena gold board as one that young man me tie enum bia otoye na me tie current information hi Jesus
oh yo Martin
Ghana it's time say we have to put discipline. Your leadership.
All right.
We have to secure, protect them. Okay. Political immaturity. Now, Ghana, go to Togo, go and look at the planes that they have.
Okay.
Now, baby, it's a Ghana, 1957, and your independence. Now, and are kick-minded politicians. Now we are going through what we are going through. Shame onto all the politicians that we have in Ghana currently.
Sure. It's as a forecast, near someone in say, Sisiano, is it about time for us to get to 2 or 3, 4 fancy aircraft, the presidential jet? And some of their military and then the police. Our national security equipment. I think that now we all getting to the point say we should all agree we need some. Men konkoto we dadebia. Yankotomo ni betua na kakra yentua me twamo abesisi ana yedi dwumedi na baby.
The whole building is the Taliban. Well, the city of Robbie, so he's not.
where the year can to be the tattoo, and I just say, me free mu ho a call. Medamunina see Mamma Fiat in the Benchina, because Eka say, well, like here and I watch on the Facebook and the YouTube, and then put your comment out there too. So, what comment to be fatu ho na yen kind and fa and mau is I say, comment to be ho say yan kind ya. Nature say, what brigu so the air, so. Obi na tunu nim say papa ma ye nyina say na eye obregu ntino mon utro bibi to ane je say ekoye ni mo ane sa na we am baby sama bedwefo we die every baby and a baby to mu but ye tato keto bi mama
Papa
akotia abato eba ana ya te hu nsem no bebre we die keto bi 1 minute 2 minute bia wohwe nhyehyeye a yewonu edigu epono so aye nyina ye hu say 2600 military men just for that Kutia election or what do you see predicting na me hwe ebeko small bibi emba nkonimdi beba ye nyina yate asemde na yatoa ya brabo so ntin ma me yentie wo
yo before me kwa no fina for asafaka odupupu benkonye American citizen we catch them on mate we gana ni papa me na me na bi ya di wo do ya ha etino bibi a beti bi a me na me hwe so mo mama bi no so onye city onye Ghanaian anyway akwetia mo ma fa ni die for respect for one another about to the akoto obi di ni tika na mo pere ho nti se obi e na be wini pa ba akopa na be wini o wini wi a either MPP or LDC or almost kedi bi mo me fa jansa 500 people are ye ati ye fa ko galam same side ye di trade yo no na ye ma galam se no nsuo na ss nkofo nkofo figure
disfigured
3 figures you know enu mo na ehu hia media we ka hu hia police about what we dey anyway omun koye omade so mu koku omo ho a wa na open wa ko wu me advice no ya brand akrokro ni ye ka ayi asem mu sie ni dia mu sie bibia nka ho UK America omo de abase ba abato ba no they form a line they form a queue just go vote and get out that's it mo pa mo nkoku mo ho ye kode kutwa waso a wa so no wecha
yo mami amaka ni de boko yo de atato se ni ameka no pepe penti obi abaye nsa na yakọ go vote and get out and go and no I don't know and don't wait for anything we nim fa go vote you leave and go and leave the reins to the electoral commission or more akeka one so that makes a lot of sense mintie wo fa so wo fa yaw okay yeah me have the meeting come into no kitwe bi utie ne mama makaya ne kitwe bi akotia elections na ban by elections na ban yeah your predictions with all the preparation here on kaka yanko
oh yeah normally in the a person J what is it
good
just an and then as say MPP for back say macho men e di omo ko akotia no Marco Corsi Mayhem Niade. And I Deputy Director of Elections, Rashid Computer. About a catch of say, wow, person we metro MPP for by you is a cop. We a macho man, I called you honor. Can who saw I won't sign Babu. Until 1 year or the money until if they know say they are some macho men, I gather from Kumasi to see them to Aketia. They shouldn't even dare go there. Because who call what is how much to seven could do some for you are going and you never return. And that is the warning to them. That you know, and so up the name of Bunakwa and said they're walking and they will make sure that there wouldn't be any violence. The fact is that dedicate. Yeah, always metaka something was the election and your war,
Debbie, it shouldn't be like that.
Elect somebody you think can lead you. In the MPP before, then you're so aggressive to go there. When you say Jumapa, people will vote for you.
Say Ablekumadien intino. I won't say Ablekumadien see you know. Say you now you yaka once a minute.
What happened in Ablekumadi? It is the people that went there that caused it. Who go Ablekuma with tear gas or another friend say pepper spray on you for what? Once you have perpetrate on you, it means you are ready to perpetrate violence over there. That became a boy. Once you have perpetrate on you, it means you are ready to go and perpetrate violence.
All right, yo.
Nipa na and the call if you go there with clean hands and you don't have anything, who attack?
But say another man be so yeah omo bonus amo tuition so ntino wo de wie mame aha na mere na so wie mame
yeah mame comment in that case enti eniema yempe sa na mani nyina because makana several times election enye war you are only going to unconforming chira o madwen na ko TSC ya they are bent to win it at all costs no and the NDC are winning seat in that ukaya na ye baba jama
what I minim emerensa yeah wo mre no kraso 2 minutes in asafa
yeah e ka say they almost say akotia seat ni your omo dia na me pesa tie for ehun ni say NDC are winning seat in that what they are here enti na nyamo dia it is swing seat e ko ha na aba ha say na eji baba jama sam and at this time looking at the economic the way Muhammad Niema to 2 years reset Ghana Niema Ghana here the dead no akotia for be here o margin so more to my NDC so that they can also get development.
That's fine.
If you go in line with the government in power and I'm also mind be too mpo amamo.
Okay.
No have been akotia for no kwa kwahwehwe.
And
already kura city nipa na wawu no. NDC ni na wini na yawi ama nti yekoje ade.
Okay. No me da say wo fa say your omu kwa kojo ma de ye wia de ma no e na kwa kojo konfa de zuzu de okromfa kofa kromfa be bia eno ano de bi be yo etimi ko echia esa for ka the meteor so de papa
yeah kwabra me mum de advisor and a part of me person me play was akwatia elections here as simple as ABC. The current IGP organ no minimum de me need confidence won politically so I don't trust him because we are politically biased. But the message akwatia for no say omu nim omu ja omu demu sesia ana omu nim enipa omu begino se ento aba no ema omu ni amesre omu ni say omu hwe competency obi a obetimi agina ho adi nukre ama akwatia community na whatever constituency whatever I don't know na akwatia for enfa nyansa political nyansa na omu make the current IGP our bias no any nipa 600 people are okotrum no let's make them useless ko fa okokromoti koto the opesa otuma no wotu wia kofie ne kotrase akwatia mumien starting kire ye mampanifo se yen susu a ye to abana sebe kafrache ye nimunyansa nti yesu bitime tu anamon ama wo mu fi so makosua ngoma no mu emfa efie nyansan kan ho no let's prove them wrong me that's it.
Let's prove them wrong. Echia asafakano no ebusafo ne komhwehwe ene ome bedamu nyina say ye bebehie mu na yaka efa eye omampeni ne mpenifo ho ne dikan no bedamu nyina se wo hwe Ghana nyina no bia pa kire say yambo modern say at least if you mshare ni die omampeni a wo dikan eno na wo ditututu kwan ene wo koto nia ka kwan kra ewo mu kra na eyo mampeni dwumedi a amampenifo wo mudidie eye se ekokotwe ndwuma ba wo di sikane ade de ba se wo mu ntene ka ehyan ya wutremu adi nya sikane de ewo se obo ho ban na wo hwe so yie intermediate mefo so yankope wium hyen se dukura no a yankonkobo busia enkonkoto na mpenifo etu kwan a wo mo nya abotoye mu ne dwumedi mu kokodi bia no wo mo di no pepepe e de ama o magana se ne ye kanom eye den ya ebi beko na ebi aba nti wuja ho a obi ba bezisi so saa na jese ye koye ni mu anisa na ya nhwe ni yie na ye kokoye amanyesam sisi e de kwan mu abie ye nyina ya je atum nti obi biara wo fi se enye no ono so betum de na adwenkyere ade abade nemo me ene nipa dodo nyina no ye jutum se e wo se yenya ewemhyen foforo afi edi ho eye akotia abatuo yi ye nyina yenim abatuo enye ade a e wo se obi kɔ na okokupira akora adaka no esi ho wokɔ wode okokromoti esi so wode atum wadane wo ho we enye police sem we enye macho sem we enye etutra sem nti esremo a ya wo fasefo no ye nuanom ye krunom ye yerenom no ye sremo ye be pese ye beti se obia kwaba asumdwe mu na oni ne busua akwakoto mudumedi a wo modi so pepepe na eje se ye nyina ye hia na je se wo hia wo ne wo hia wo busua sa na me yepen ewo manga no me free eneko ye hu ablekumade ye hu tutu asem e course wo a wodi pepper spray ba ye wo a ye bu wo a ye wodi ye hu ni nyina da ho ni nyina akwakoye ye amanyoko akasie mienu we ya MPP ni NDC mente me ho ase bibie ni ayadan na amanyesem ti no yenye ahweyie enuafo mienu kra tifie na se baako wo amanyoko we baako yo ne da the other one so a wo mokra no na otumu se wo muntem enye kama kakra mmanhwe yie amanyokuo ebetu enua ene ebusua nti mmanhwe hu so yie medie kakra metumi aka no na meda obibia so ase enkanka wofa ya ne mamiama oba kukuru ne mamiama wati ejasa fakati mamiama so ye Barras girl ukobema campo obia ni no endena abrochire ayene dia one tanko but udu Bema campaign obisa na zi obia betro ena wo fire so menua kuma etikase se na mote no se nia wosi yi nsem ano no sa ena ka ye nyina ye no a anke wiase ebe jojo fofofo kama nti medam wase egia safaka so mo amunim and also obeto ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sanse openasemu a ebi emada ana mosusu a mo hwe na motie ya mo like na mo share no so no yeda obibia se 4 Stars of Radio TV Mega Atlanta Georgia USA ha na ya wa medium echia misisi entino afi memfa me producers so Infantuja Hope Black OG C. Ekens, Maxwell, Tebi any Ajiman Tamaklo, Womo Kanyamasi and free Ghana, Eddie Babatu, Wayne, a media, Wayne, a Babatu, many mamma managers of a guardian, and Fidei, a Babatu, Abe for Fidei, ye soon be a ye inteno, a Mebruno, and a Womoto and cry deputy Eddie Bray, and yes, so Yadia Tuja, na Amansa, Womoa, Yano Endu Germano. Let's just say moso modi manudie edi aba nti dare kai aha ene emrene enu bedu nti no makramo nyame adum na adum bidum ya ene no na wotwe yebesen ehia I am
hello you na let's say mo post one there for Star Radio and TV upon your mapa adepawo on share baby ya hello adofo me did the Navina Moke and some Petia Little on Star Radio Moke at the Papa Swata Moke 4 Star TV on a Mutobi Center near Mapa Asset Napa and Summer Pacific yeah ma Asset Napa and make politics. I found I'm going to Costa, the best show of the year.